ruined the surprise.
Weekdays at 2 here on Local 3.
Does it take more than one cycle to dry your laundry? Does it come out warm, but still damp? Don't wait all day to dry your clothes. A clogged dryer vent uses way more energy than a clean one. We'll save you money and work. Call Dryer Vent Wizard of Chattanooga today.
Okay, so we're settling into the new year. Hopefully your resolutions are still being maintained. You're eating healthy, you're exercising, you're watching your money. We're going to combine all three of those for you actually in the form of our next guest. Brian Smith is here with Chattanooga Parks and Outdoors. Good to see you.
Am I supposed to be doing all those things and being perfect at it?
You're supposed to be advising us on it because you said today, you know what, Julie? People, all of us, are having to kind of tighten our belts this time of year.
Yeah.
We want to tighten our belts by losing the weight. But so much that we can do here in Chattanooga is free,
Absolutely.
including a great rec system.
So, we've talked many times. Obviously, you can get out to the parks and the Riverwalk and just get outside and enjoy. And there's plenty of science out there that just talks about the benefits of being outside and even working out. And especially even when it's cold like this, still just getting that fresh air and going outside with a buddy. But also too, it's cold this time of the year. So we've got some great things that you could do on the inside. And one of the best things that we have is the Chattanooga Fitness Center. A lot of people have called it the powerhouse. It has been around for 33 years, sitting right next to the Chattanooga Zoo, and it is a free gym that anyone can take advantage of. And to come in, we've got all the free weights, we've got all the latest technology, and we've also got some pretty unique technology that is available for all different types of folks that could come in. And then classes on top of that as well, whether it's yoga classes or women's weightlifting classes to, there's one that's called Cardio Flex, and we've got trainers there that can help out people as well. And again, it is all 100% free.
So if you're wanting to take a look at that and kind of see what the schedule of classes and things looks like, is that online?
Chattanooga.gov/parks. And when you go there, you'll see a bunch of little banners and you'll see where it says your fitness center, and it'll show you the everyday schedule. And we've also got things that are sort of intermediate as well, where we've got power yoga, regular yoga, all the way up to just chair fitness as well.
Right.
And so it's a little bit for everything. And we're seeing all types of folks that are coming in and taking advantage of
That
this.
is so fun because we had a chance to go with you, I guess it was a year ago, and you took us around to all these various things. And one of them was one of the satellite community center.
Right. Yeah, we went out to Brainerd and to the pool.
To the pool. But you really get to know your neighbors that way, and that's also very healing.
And that's one thing too that some of our trainers will say. It's a little bit more of a personal level that you're able to come in. You see some of the same folks from your neighborhood that are coming in, and you don't have to worry about contracts or memberships. And then also too, water fitness. We have 2 water fitness classes that go on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They kind of alternate days. One being at Brainerd and the other one being at South Chattanooga.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm done with this interview, I'm actually heading out to South Chattanooga because there's 35 people down there taking this free water fitness class.
That is so great.
And it's a great pool, great locations. Brainerd is busy out there too. Plus these pools are open for lap swim and just really everyday play, and all that just helps get the body going for a new year.
Okay, so you mentioned that. So you mentioned the fitness center down by the zoo. Then we talked about the South
Chattanooga Community Center, which
and
is
the Brainerd
St. Elmo,
one,
and then Brainerd over in Brainerd.
So those 3 are our choices, or are there others too?
For water fitness, you've got Brainerd and South Chat, and then you've got the Chattanooga Fitness Center, which of course is next to the zoo.
Okay.
And then several of the community centers have weightlifting inside, and also several of our parks outside some of the community centers in places like Warner Park and Shepherd and Main Terrain have outdoor fitness equipment readily available too.
That's so cool.
And that you can go and work out while you're outside. I mean, you're doing pull-ups and sit-ups and everything.
At the fitness center, do they maintain city hours, or are they open into the evening?
So it's open Monday through Friday there, so we do not have the weekend hours there yet.
Okay.
And they're mainly open from 9 o'clock until about 6, 7 o'clock.
Okay, that's fair.
So
People
not
have a
too
right
bad.
to go home.
Yeah, exactly. And, it's not the busiest in the world there too, so I think that's kind of its advantage as well.
Yeah.
But you can come in, and like I said, any sort of program that you want. And if you're just looking to try to start something new, Heather's there, LaCondra's there, Rick's there. They can all sit down, talk with you, and get you really on that right path. And if you want to partake in some of the classes, I tried out the yoga class. It's wonderful. I watched the power yoga class. I'm not there yet.
You're not there yet?
So, but I mean, and just kind of hearing some of our teachers here and how they have that one-on-one connection is amazing.
Okay, you were telling me something and you're kind of ready to talk about it, and yet there's kind of a pullback too. But Chattanooga is on the cusp, right? Of
Yes.
being the first, okay, let me see if I heard you right. We're going to be the first one in the United States. Right now, everything else exists in Europe. To become a national park city.
I'm going to go even further. The first one in the Americas.
Oh,
because
okay.
not only in the United States, but also Canada and South America. So think of this like a national park system that we have. Yellowstones and Grand Canyons, but then also to Chickamauga Battlefield, all the way to the monuments that are up in DC. And then you start looking at this movement, which is called a national park city, and it's a worldwide movement, separate from the national park system. And London has become a national park city. Adelaide, Australia has become a national park city, and there are 5 more that have been nominated to become national park cities. And really what it is looking at cities and seeing all the amenities that they have, whether it's historic, cultural, or natural. And you look at Chattanooga, you think, wow, it's amazing what you have, from Lookout Mountain to Lula Falls to Orchard Knob to Moccasin Bend and Ross's Landing, you know, good and bad history. It's all there.
Yeah, yeah.
And you look at Chattanooga and you think, you know what? If we could somehow look at all that together and make this a movement and declare ourselves a national park city and show the world all that is happening right here in Chattanooga, what an achievement.
Wow.
And this is something that's backed by several different world entities. The National Geographic backs this as well. And it's a movement that started in 2019. And we've been trying to kind of say, hey, look at Chattanooga. We're not perfect. We got things that we need to work on and do, but we've got a good plan. We've got things that we want to think about moving forward. And then also, too, this will hopefully, as people move to Chattanooga, as developers come to Chattanooga, they'll look at us and say, you know what, that city's got some things going right.
Yeah,
What can
we
I
sure
do to sort of help out with this movement? And we've already seen some companies that, you know, we're not changing laws or anything, but some companies that have said, you know what, I'm going to build a housing development, but what if I add just a little bit more acreage to include a park or maybe a
Nice.
walk to a park? And so it's getting that mindset there. But Tennessee Aquarium, Reflection Riding, Crabtree Farms, I mean, the list goes on that are all sort of part of this. So Chattanooga nationalparkcity.org.
Okay, so there are 5 being considered. We're
5
one of
being-
those 5.
Yes.
All but the other 4 are not in the Americas. They're
Right.
European. So when do we find out if we get the nod?
So it's going to take a little bit. We need to
Okay.
have about 100 events. We need about 5,000 signatures on a charter. We're
Okay.
working on the charter right now. We are, you know, really the big events, and they're going to come here by towards fall of next, or actually fall of this year.
Okay.
They're going to come and kind of survey and look at some of the things that we've done, and also they're going to kind of do a little trick on us. They're going to kind of go out and talk with people out and about and go, have you heard about National Park City? Have you heard about National Park City?
So is it good if we say yes or no?
It's good if we say yes.
All right,
Because
so
that
let's-
means we've gotten the word out. But it's really just putting Chattanooga more on the map of what we've done now, where we have come from, and also what the future is.
So cool. That's a feather in our cap that I think we'll all proudly take.
And two, you know, not everyone can go to a national park. So if we
Right.
can really exploit what we have here, a lot of us that just
For the
want to drive
benefit
down
of
the
all.
road and say, I didn't realize that was there, but
Very
now I
cool.
know.
All right, well, go to your water class.
Go to my water fitness class, the Chattanooga Fitness Center, chattanooga.gov/parks, and you'll see more information on that. And then the other one is Chattanooga nationalparkcity.org.
And it's all free.
Yeah, everything's free.
Thank you, Brian.
No problem.
At Planet Fitness, you can get energy without the judgment.
Hi, can you help me with this?
You don't know how to use it?